our three team building trio have returned to reality. Sylvan, you had noticed that they all sort of like blinked out for a second, like they were sort of dazed for a second or two, and then they blinked and then looked at each other, very unsure, looking very much displeased with each other's company now.
Or at least
but otherwise,
no, just Sabuji's. Yeah. Just Sabuji's. We all just were just like, Sabuji, what the fuck?
And in your reality, the last thing that you noticed was our friend Dirmbum here, the bugbear, had stood from his throne. Dirmbum.
Dirtbum.
Dirtbum, yes.
Let me put his name down because he doesn't have his name on here.
Yeah, it probably gets less likely to call him Dirtbum. Actually, no, we're just gonna call him Dirtbum anyways. No, I guess.
And I hadn't named the other two. They should have had names, but I didn't have
Thing one and
one.
thing two.
Bum dirt and dirt bum bum.
I believe you guys killed Crumbslore last time. I'm running out of McElroy-inspired names.
Crumbslord.
Pinsky is the one on the left.
I mean, if you're writing anything, we can't see it.
Dan is the one on the right.
Dan.
I'm writing it down so that I can keep track.
Dan the man, except
Dan's the name of one of my brother-in-laws.
So, oh, and her.
oh yeah, you have more than one sister.
Yeah, I do. And it's really confusing because I'm the youngest, so I have two older sisters, and they both each have one daughter and one son.
Oh god, that'd be confusing.
So I had to start calling them by their names so people don't get confused.
I mean, you normally should call children by their names, but yes.
Well, no, like, when I'm explaining things to, like, friends and stuff like that, I'm like, oh yeah, my sister this. And they're like, wait, I thought your sister... No, that's the other sister.
The other sister.
I got 3 sisters.
Oh, wow.
Meanwhile,
I hate them all.
Meanwhile, I have one brother who I love to bits and pieces, but he occasionally has moments of dumb. He seems to be getting better at not being generally stupid about things, though.
Well, that's good. It's good when boys grow out of that phase of stupid.
So the last thing that you recall was our friend Dirmbum here was discussing with you, Kai, the return of 4 of his goblins, which swiftly ran off back into the Goblin City, Goblinville, and sort of fixing you with a displeased look. You and your 4 tree friends. And he kind of just gave you one of those, like, I think you tried to say that you were looking for the humans, and he said, yeah, feel free to go find them, they're down the hole, but also, this is bullshit, and initiating a fight.
Well, no, he initiated a fight because Silban said something.
Oh yeah, you said something along the lines of, we're not trees, or something
No,
like
I
that.
said, okay.
He just said a word, which is clearly out of character for these creatures.
Well, I'm like, okay, sure, we'll go down the hole, whatever. We'll come bring them back, whatever. And then
Also,
apparently saying okay is a term of, let me punch you in the face.
Also, apparently he's wearing the armor of the sun?
Oh yes, he is wearing the armor and the ring of the lost sun.
Like a great big pile of dicks. Just a dick waffle.
He has the ring for sure, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Alright.
So everybody roll initiative.
I rolled mine like 5 minutes ago.
You are ready.
And that's
like,
with my dicks.
I should also say I did nerf Bogdal because he's, I'm assuming, becoming a more permanent party character here. And I can't have a goblin running around with more health than all of the players.
No. He was our best player.
And that's going to be plus my dexterity, which is just the 3 or the 6. I can't remember for the life of me. Wait, no, the 4 or the 6. Math.
It's not your saving throw, it's just your dexterity.
Okay, thank you for reminding me. That's basically the issue I have every single time. I'm just like, which one do I go with? Oh yeah, my score actually corresponds with me instead of Sabuji now. I don't have to deal with
Yeah, you are your own characters now.
Hey, what's dexterity again?
The
Your
ability to
dexterity.
jump.
Yeah, it's your speed.
Oh, it's my speed. Oh, dexterity. Okay. Ooh, I got a good old 5. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, I love it.
I mean, it's okay because you're in the back of the group and you're the wizard.
Yeah.
You're less. I mean, my character's not in a good situation. I just realized you only have two semi-physical classes. This isn't good.
Well, if nothing else, I'm next to the gnome who actually is nice.
Ooh.
So I take it at this moment we dramatically reveal ourselves by pulling off our things, or at least my character does. I'm not sure about the other two.
Unfortunately, the goblins rolled better than both all of you.
Yeah.
Wow.
So they're gonna get to go first. But I have to pull up all their sheets because they're all in the book.
Is that
How'd they
one
roll
the
better
healer?
than a 17?
They rolled
All
a
of them.
16 plus their modifier, which I'm going by the main guy.
Does he have like 5?
He's a boss, so he's got good.
Ah, jeez.
His number is good.
Hey, is this one the healer?
You give me a perception check while I figure this out.
What is my perception? My perception is 1. So I roll a d20 and add a 1. Oh, I'm so glad I passed, grade school. 8.
Meanwhile,
I got an 8 with my thing.
Okay. You definitely know that she's some sort of spellcaster.
Okay.
But you can't seem to figure out what kind. I guess you're just not familiar enough with goblin lore.
Yeah.
I almost said gremlin.
I mean, I was trying to figure out what kind of goblin I want to be for like the next game or whatever, and I guess gremlins are like a sub species of goblin, and I'm like, there's like tinkering, and this is way over my head.
All right, so they get to go first. Kai, I guess, as he stood and kind of initiated this whole deal. I forgot he had a throne behind him.
he was just standing up directly atop of the throne like a weirdo.
But he comes forward and, without any warning, swings at you. Fucking melee characters. What does he have?
Your mom.
Okay. Is a 7 hit? No. So he swings at you, and you just narrowly managed to avoid it.
He missed by 10 fucking points there.
I'm trying to be creative with narrative. He fucking just beefed it then.
With
Yeah, the light was in his eyes.
He's nearsighted.
Kai is laughing.
Hold on. Let me read through his page real quick.
Oh shit, I got an idea.
there's a pit. Of the centralization, there's a fucking pit.
But it has
I had the
stairs.
same realization, so...
That's like how everyone just like, oh my god, there's a pit.
How far do you think Kai can jump?
She's 15 feet tall. Wait.
Jumps. I don't know how jumps work.
They're magic. They're the magic class.
I mean,
The dragoon. We become a dragoon when we learn how to jump.
let me pull out my calculator.
Which basically means you launch yourself into the air, basically somehow end up getting hit by the AoE and come back down dead.
Ugh.
This is what Final Fantasy XIV was like for me. Not really, no. I actually was pretty decent at not dying constantly. Other dragoons apparently died constantly. I actually died very rarely. Usually the reason I died is because I'm a complete and utter noob.
I don't know how jumping works for a character your size.
She's graceful. She's a graceful butterfly.
I mean, she
I don't
clearly
know.
showed that in the
We'll
last
play it
game.
by ear. So he took a swing at you and missed. Bog laughs, and as he does laugh, Dan's not too keen. What the fuck can Dan do?
Dan the man!
Like, in case you didn't notice, I prepared nothing for the fight. I just kept reading ahead in the book to see what would happen next. And so that's where my folly is.
Well, I can give a narrative for Dan.
He's Dan the man.
Oh, let me tell you, my brother-in-law's name's Dan, and his middle name's Tan, so we call him Dan Tan, the lawyer man. Because he's also a lawyer.
That's fucking stupid. I love it.
I know, right? I almost made a cartoon about it.
We probably should make a really dumb drawing, though.
Maybe I will.
His tie flowing away epically in the wind. I don't know if your brother-in-law wears a tie, but still.
Where the fuck did that die go?
You ate it.
Okay.
With noodle slurping noises, like you're a frickin' octopus.
Do octopuses
Alright,
make slurpy
so-
sounds?
While
I don't
Bog
know.
is laughing, Dan kind of swipes him with the sword, and it looks like he was trying to do non-lethal damage, but it still did a notable amount of damage because Bog is a goblin. And he sort of cowers back almost immediately to Yukai, and just whines as he, like, clutches the wound.
Just like a dramatic fall to the ground. Oh god, I'm injured. Oh.
Pinsky actually kind of walks around to the side a little bit here towards you, Candy, and does... Never mind.
Does shit all.
Yeah, no, he sort of just walks closer. That's it. I can't do much else. He rolled a 2, and even with his modifier, it doesn't do anything.
Considering my character is fucking 16 armor class, I'm a fucking ninja.
Yeah, you're
and-
shaman. I see you.
Yeah, she doesn't actually seem to engage. She sort of, you can see her sort of back away. She's definitely got the shifty eyes going, keeping an eye on everything going on. But you get the impression she's sort of judging the battlefield. Candy, you're next.
Well, my character is going to dramatically throw off his costume like fucking the masked fucking tuxedo mask when he was in the Santa Claus
Does
costume.
he yell ta-da?
Ta-da!
Ta-da! Fucking yes, he does.
You do that. Pinsky looks unimpressed.
Aw.
Oh.
Roll performance!
You know what? I'll allow it.
Yes. Why not? Oh, Jesus, baby, fucking goofy shit.
Typical bard's gonna goddamn seduce all my enemies.
13 plus 5 equals up to 18?
Yeah, no, you whip the costume off and he just kind of goes starry-eyed, dazzled, like, whoa! In fact, that's like his whole reaction is, holy shit, that was awesome!
Do you do parties?
Yes, you do.
That's it. That's the end of the turn.
I take a stab at him and yell on guard and stab at him.
Alright.
Now see, I'm gonna argue this is a surprise attack. Like,
I'm gonna argue it's not, though, because he was literally staring at
yeah,
you.
but he's too impressed. He's starry-eyed. I don't think he's gonna quite notice.
Listen, when we met Peter Cullen, I'd still be a little bit on guard if he suddenly pulled out a knife.
I don't know.
I may not put to death, but I will not allow him to willingly to shank me.
What?
What if he asked really nicely?
I mean, he thinks you're cool. You've definitely earned some cool points. He might try and dress up as you in the future.
That's a weird image.
Like, if he kills you, he's definitely stealing your clothes.
I hope he likes them being too fucking tall for him. Alright, well, I'm gonna roll to stab.
Roll to stab.
So that's add a 6 to the roll, right?
Whatever your modifier is, yeah.
Yeah.
The jab, jab.
Well, my attack bonus is 6, so I assume I add that. I can only assume 13 plus...
Yes, okay. You're using dexterity weapons though, so it's going to be your dexterity modifier plus I forget what.
Yeah, I was smart enough to be like, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, you have the number written down.
Yeah. So 13 plus 6 equals out to probably the
19.
Yes, I have good cold.
That is enough.
Now I get to roll damage. Just a 1d8. My 1d8 that looks like it's consistently on fire. I rolled a 4.
Dealing 4 damage. So you throw your cape away, tuxedo mask style, and as you do, you swipe him with your long sword, rapier. What have you got?
Rapier.
I don't know.
Rapier.
Your
The
rapier.
stabby thing.
The fanciest.
Things. He's still minorly impressed with your looks, though. How much damage did you say? 5?
4.
4.
She said 5.
Let's see. The bougie.
Okay.
How did Sabuji roll higher than Sparks?
Yeah, Sparks was higher than me.
Did you? Sparks, where? Oh, shit. I didn't even see you. I'm sorry. I didn't have you in the initiative. You are next. Kai, it's your turn.
Alright.
Sabuji and Kai are kind of the same person right now.
No.
So, what I want to do, Kai has a skill called Bite and Tentacles.
Uh-huh.
So if my attack hits, I could do my bite attack, and I could use my bonus action to initiate a grapple with my target of a successful strike.
Okay. So you're going to roll to see if you hit first. And if you do, then you can attempt to grapple, which will be a
I want to
strength
add
contest.
in, she is also going to use her Barbarian Rage at this point.
Yay!
So she gets an additional +2 to her damages on top of everything else.
Yes. I believe you get advantage on strength rolls.
Yep.
Okay.
Strength rolls and strength checks.
Gotcha.
Which is why I'm initiating a grapple, because good fucking luck getting out. Alright. That's a 22 to hit, so I'm assuming that's gonna hit a dirt butt or whatever the fuck his name was. I don't remember now.
Yes, you do hit him. You can deal your damage.
Yep, I gotta roll. And now I gotta do basic math. Plus, what is that other one?
Who knew grade school would be so useful?
That's 15 points of damage, and he's grappled.
Okay.
Is he dead?
So anything he needs, like if he wants to get out of it, he's gonna have to fight me. Strength.
Yep. He has to make a strength roll on his next turn.
I think that's all I can do for now, because we're only level 2, so I don't have any other cool shit.
Yep. Okay, now it's your turn, Sabuji.
Okay, let me see if because I want to hit the, this thing at the door, that thing. The shuttle.
Okay.
This one. Yeah?
Yes.
The 10 hit?
Does it? What the fuck is her AC? She doesn't have a sheet, she's in the book, so let's see.
It's almost as if she's a character you're not supposed to fight. Apparently.
Whatever, Bob Godwin did a horrible job of convincing Bugbear dude here.
Oh, hold on. What are you hitting her with?
Sacred Flame. So, does it hit though?
You don't actually roll to hit her.
I don't? Okay.
Nope, it's a dexterity saving throw on her part. So she
Okay.
rolled really good, actually. 19.
Yeah.
So it didn't hit, but you shoot off this radiant divine flame at her, and she does like a tuck and roll dive out of the way, and then looks back at you like, "Are you fucking crazy? Go for them!" And she points over at the other ones.
You're the one
She
that's the
doesn't
mom?
say anything though. She just kind of gives you that look. It's Bog's turn. Bog. he kind of looks up at Dirnbum and Dan, and then back to you, Kai, and you see his ears just kind of like fold down, and he's gonna try and run. But he's gonna take 2 attacks of opportunity.
Don't,
I
child!
thought they had an ability. They
Oh
could
wait, you're
disengage.
right. He
I know
does.
this fucking character better than you.
Can he do it for both characters? Yeah, I guess he can. Yeah, so he guiltily looks at you like, I'm sorry, bro, I got a dip, and then he just kind of makes off towards the door. He doesn't go through, though. He just definitely wanted space. That's a bonus action, so he can still attack, actually.
Who's he gonna attack?
He's Goblin Archer, isn't he?
No, naturally, he was a regular goblin. Oh, no, he was in this one. Sorry, I've changed him so many times at this point. So yeah, he pulls out a short bow. I'm sorry, he's been a bard, he's been a regular goblin, he's been an archer. At one point, he was an actual archer. So he's gonna roll to hit Dan.
The man.
Fucking nat
Dan,
20, are you
lawyer
shit?
man.
Natural 20, nice. Good job, Ogdal. Good job.
Dealing 5 damage to Dan. So he hits Dan, where would be a good point for 5 damage? He hits Dan in the shoulder.
You missed a good knee joke there.
I know, but then I was afraid it would cripple him. I have to give myself a leg up. I'm glad someone heard that.
I'm leaving this call.
It's Urki's turn.
What's going on in his face?
Their glasses.
Someone's drawing on him.
No.
Is that Dan?
Yes.
That's Dan.
Is he from accounting?
He's a lawyer man.
He's from accounts receivable.
He's Dan. He's Dan the man with a plan.
Urki's turn. What can Urki do?
His little
He has
hat.
a little hat.
Urki casts Bless on 3 people in the room. Can he do that without touching you? Maybe only 2.
He is the idea man.
So he casts Bless on Kai, Candy, and Bog, because they're all in the line of fire. So I'll go ahead and put a little icon next to you guys. The way Bless works is... Good lord. What happens if Dan moves?
I'll just redraw it.
So when Bless has been cast, whenever you make an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, which is his next turn, you can add 1d4 to the number that you rolled.
Oh, Dan looks so smart.
He does. He looks increasingly more intelligent now.
So 1d4, do you add it to your attack roll or to the roll to determine whether or not you actually do any damage?
Your attack, to see if you hit, I think? Let me check.
Think that's right?
That's gonna be excessively ridiculous.
Yeah, your attack roll, so it's to see if you hit, or a saving throw. And then it's Sylvan's turn.
Oh, my turn. Oh. Okay. So I'm going to do Magic Missile.
Okay, who are you gonna hit?
The 3 bad guys?
Well, no, I was kind of hoping just to target one bad guy to, like,
Okay.
get them out.
You can hit all 3 on one target, you can hit 2 on one target and 1 on the other, and you can hit 3 on all 3 different targets.
I don't know, I'm kind of attached to Dan now.
You did just watch Dan stab Bog.
I mean, he lived.
You care less for Vog than you did Neefo, because if Neefo got stabbed, you'd be like, no, I'm gonna kill him!
Let's be honest, Bog has done nothing to endear himself to anybody but Kai.
But do you want to piss off Kai?
Here, I'm just going to aim for this guy, and I would aim for the bugbear, but I don't want to accidentally hit Kai.
Magic Missile can hit any target. It can float around people.
Oh, okay.
I
Alright,
imagine
so-
like a heat-sinking rocket, kind of.
Yeah, it literally is like a heat-seeking missile, and you don't have to roll to hit it. You just hit.
Yeah.
Like it's a guaranteed damage.
When you cast a spell using a slot of level 2 or higher, the spell creates one more dart for each slot above first. What does that mean?
So if you were to cast it as a second level spell, it would take up a second level spell slot,
Oh, okay.
but you would get a fourth bolt to hit somebody with.
Oh, okay, so I can't do that now.
I don't know if you can or not. If you have second level spells, you can, but
I think
don't
I only
know.
have first level. Yeah, I only have first level. Damn. That'd been so cool. Oh, okay. Alright, so
So you're gonna hit Pinsky with all three.
I'm gonna hit Pins. I really want Kai to be able to do her cool thing.
Oh, that's right. He is grappled currently, so he can't do shit. Let me put a marker on him. There's so much shit to keep track of.
Well,
Well, currently, he's got too much health for me to aid him, but I have another idea.
okay. Oh, that would've been cool if you could have eaten him. Alright. So, I'm gonna do 2 magic missiles on Dan
Pinsky?
Tan's brother there, and 1 on Bugbear Dirtbutt.
Okay. And it's 1d4 plus something.
What was it? I was just looking at it. Plus 1.
There you go.
Two. So here, I'm just gonna write them down here.
Okay.
So 3. That's the first one.
The first 2 are going to Pinsky.
Yes.
Pinsky Majowski.
2.
Is that with the +1s?
Yeah.
Cool.
So
Alright.
him and Dan are brothers, so that make Dan Majowski.
Ah!
And then the last one's going to Dermbum.
The last one is the best one.
Alright.
And now I only have 2 more spell slots.
Alright, it's now the enemy's turn once again. That means I have to go through shit.
It's like, damn, it's my turn now.
I'll just go clockwise. Pinsky can't do much of anything right now. Not neither hobgoblins really can. So he's just going to take another swipe at you, Candy. 16. Does that hit?
That's just on my armor score?
It is your armor score?
That is my armor score, yes.
Okay. I don't remember what rule we decided on because I remember I flubbed it up last time. Are we doing it where if it's your armor, if it is the number, like the same number, the favor goes to the player or the enemy?
I think the player.
Okay. So, he takes a swing at you and you actually catch it with your rapier. You block the attack. And it makes a cool spark of your swords as it hits. And once again, he just thinks this is awesome.
And of course, my character is. I don't know if my character's actually smart enough to use the flat of his way, because you're supposed to. Don't use the pointy part, because it becomes less pointy.
Dermbum. What have you got going on, Dermbum?
Oh, he's grappled.
He's grappled. He's got to make a strength check.
And he
Gotta
just.
beat me, and I have advantage.
Good lord, he just. Good lord. The other dude just turned into Satan.
18.
First one is 16. Second one is, with basic math, 21.
Alright, you definitely win favor. He is still grappled. That's all he can do. Dan, what are you doing, bud?
He's being a player.
Dan, are you okay?
Dan just got a promotion. He's been upgraded to HR. I guess I'm gonna have to take this whole chunk of doodles now. As I move.
Okay, I love that, like, you guys fucking. Dan's brother has doki eyes. Fucking.
What is this? It's a 2-foot ledge. But he can get around. Dan is gonna. I guess I have to move him like this. Oh no. I think Dan's gonna lose his promotion here. I can't get him free. Here we go.
Oh god.
Alright.
Jeez.
Where was he here? So Dan actually takes a running start as he climbs up the edge here and stands on the side of the ledge to get to you, Candy.
Go back
What?
to HR, Dan.
And I have to check this. Okay.
You know, I think I should
And
be.
also with sword drawn, takes a swipe at you. 19, that's not with his modifier, so it's even higher.
Oh joy.
22. Definitely hits you. So that's gonna deal... Hold on, I gotta do math. Where'd my fucking calculator go? How does it keep disappearing? Hold on.
It's a mystery.
A whopping 16 damage as he just does a fury of blades on you.
The fuck?
Yeah, this is why he wanted to get over. His twin seems to have empowered him in some way.
He could just get fucking pushed into the pit.
And off to the sidelines here, we once again see our shaman hanging back, not seeming to do too much right now, still spectating. And then after that, Candy, it's your turn.
Can I push a man into a pit?
You can make a strength check and see if you can push him into the pit.
Or just kick him because that'll look cooler. But
This is Sparta.
well, I'm just like, okay, well, I mean, my strength is nil, but how fucking cool would it be if I managed to accomplish this? I'm just like, I could do so many other things, but it'd be fucking cool if I pushed him into the pit.
He probably doesn't have that good footing on the edge of the pit.
Yeah. Fucking, I'm... Well, I don't know how much... Do I have to just roll to get this? Whatever, I'm gonna just fucking roll to push him into the pit.
All
Oh, I
right.
have the 4. I can add the 4 thing to that roll. I forgot about that.
You can. Let me double check on how pushing works, just so, because I have a feeling all y'all are gonna just try and shove shit in this hole.
It's a very tempting hole.
It's a very conveniently placed hole. And we're in a battle with...
Listen, depending on what Candy's outcome is, I have a brilliant fucking idea here. But I have a feeling I won't be able to pull it off.
Do you have inspiration?
Well, I have the... No, it's just a matter of it depends on what Candy does.
Ah.
So...
Alright, shoving a creature. Using the attack action, you can make a special melee attack to shove a creature, either to knock it prone or to push it away from you. If you're able to make multi-attacks with an attack action, this attack replaces one of them. The target must be no more than one size larger than you and must be within your reach. Instead of making an attack roll, you make a strength check, contested by the target's strength, or dexterity check. The target chooses the ability that they wish to use. If you win the contest, you either knock the target prone or push it 5 feet away from you. So yeah, you're gonna get no contest with it.
Okay, cool.
Can you roll with disadvantage since he's on the edge of the pit?
He actively chose to be up on that edge, and naturally goblins tend to be very dexterous. This is kind of like their environment.
I just fucking realized I also have a point of inspiration.
You do, and you have a plus D4 from Urky's Bless.
And also, so I can't, like, of course I can't use the bardic inspiration, of course, right now. Okay.
Not on yourself right now. But so the way this is going to work, if you're going to use both, you can use your regular inspiration to roll with advantage, and then whichever of the two are the highest, you can add another d4 to.
Okay, well, I guess I'll use my point of inspiration to roll higher than normal. Yay. I roll first and then he rolls, right?
Yep.
Okay, well, I get to roll this. Please roll high. Please roll high. Alright, that first one is a 4. Fucking roll higher, damn it! I rolled a 20!
Whoa!
Natural?
Yes!
Okay. Yeah, you succeed. He rolled a 15 anyway. So you push him back, and he is going to fall prone. Let's see how that worked. The book specifically listed this because I guess it had a feeling y'all were going to do this.
How could we not?
Alright. Shaft has a 2-foot wall around it, much like the upper end of the wall. Because of the wall, a creature pushed forward towards the shaft can avoid being thrown over the ledge by falling prone, succeeding on a dexterity saving throw. Creature that falls into the shaft makes a dexterity saving throw of this much. What is a dexterity saving
Where's
throw?
the spatula?
Okay, kids,
Okay.
let's go.
You push him in, and it
There's
seems
just
like
one
at
place
first
to go for
he's
all
gone.
your spatula needs.
But as you look
Spatula
over the lip, let me move him. As you look over the lip of it, he's actually managed to grab hold of the throwing out. If you remember, this is not actually a staircase. I was using it as a placeholder. This is just like a hole.
Grabbed hold of the what? Sorry, you blipped out on that part.
Vines. There are pure white vines that were growing out of this hole.
Okay.
It was in the description earlier. Let me reread it.
Which we never read.
No, when you first got here last time I did, but that's 2 weeks ago. Circular shaft pierces the floor of this 40-foot diameter domed chamber. A dim violet light shines out through the shaft, revealing sickly white and gray vines that coat the walls of the shaft.
How deep is the hole?
You don't know that. It's
Okay.
dark enough, or it's deep enough that all you can see is a faint light.
Oh boy.
He has managed to grab hold and stop himself from falling in, but he is definitely in it right now. And he's prone. So let me put a prone sign.
This would be a great moment to just throw another man on him.
Kai!
Listen, I already have my move planned like 5-10 minutes ago.
No worries, we're sure it's gonna be fucking awesome.
Well, it's a good thing because it's your turn.
Good. So, this is what I want to do. And I am saying it like this because I'm assuming there's going to be a strength check involved. So, I want Kai to, since this thing's already grappled, she is going to do like this fucking suplex move and get this, whatever the fuck, dirt butt over her head and down this hole on top of this other guy, but she's going down with them.
Okay. She's taking a suicide bomb down this hole then.
There's people blocking her fall, and she's a kaiju. She has a climbing range there.
Okay, hold on.
Fucking. I feel like there's gonna
see
be
no reason why those claws cannot get into the side of the well.
Okay, I like to imagine that,
Yeah, no,
like...
I'll allow you to try and catch yourself, but I'm just trying to read like how like damage wise I can do this, because let's see.
Well, I mean, I know the man in the hole's gonna be hurt because he's gonna be having another man and a kaiju thrown on him.
Poor Dan.
I mean, I don't have to go down the hole, but it's how I guarantee they go down the hole.
Just kick him in the face and throw him down, the other man down with him. I'm sorry, but I'm suddenly having the fucking Diggy Diggy Hole song in my head.
I love that song.
Fucking, it's a great song!
I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole.
It's such a
Diggy
fucking
diggy
epic
hole.
song.
Read your damn book!
I know I am.
It's such a fucking epic song.
I have to sift through so much bullshit to find the answer.
So make it up!
Kai wins. There.
Alright, fuck it. typical rules of DM. Fuck it.
I mean, you could make me do like a dex save to grab onto the side.
Yeah, like I got a couple saves that are going on here. Dan is going to make a dex save to not be pulled into this mess. Oh, that's a 5 plus. Okay, Dan did not succeed. Dermbum is grappled, so he's going to have disadvantage on whatever the fuck he's going to try, which is not much. I guess also a dex.
I fucking.
Are you like just holding him as you go into the hole? You're gonna have to let go to like grab yourself.
I'm thinking which one? Dan's the one in the hole already, right?
Yes.
Oh fuck! I can't do that because Candy's in the way that way. Yeah. So, doing an iron dust move when she suplexed Piper, pretty much, one of those deals, but. Kaya's on top, so Kaya's capable of letting go and just like claws into the wall. Okay. While the other dude is flung into his comrade, pretty much.
Gotcha. So the layering situation here is Dan
Kaya's on top,
Dermbum in between, and Kaya on top. So as you let him go, he gets a chance to make a dex save.
I mean, he can try, but I got a tail too.
Well, this is going to count as your action. Let's see, what's his dex?
Because then they're trapped in the hole with me.
Yeah, so you get to witness as Dan disappears.
Bye, Dan.
Goodbye.
Dan goes into the light below, and you don't see him anymore. Dermbum, as you let him go, he lets out a murderous cry. But does manage to catch himself on the vine, so he is below you now. I guess I'm gonna have to draw like a vertical tube real quick to have this visual play out.
I want to do it. Can I do it?
Yes, why don't you?
Where is said tube? Oh, there's the tube.
Oh my god.
It's the tube of justice. Wait, what? Right.
Oh, I was just gonna move your icons. Make it longer. Make it like. Oh so I think it's a 2-foot wide hole. We'll just use. Oh. That's not a straight line.
Oh yeah, now here. Oh look, the other kid do shit. Oh.
How many lines have we got on here?
10 bajillion.
There's too many. Oh god! Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I got mine. I deleted mine. I don't know who that other square is. It's not mine.
What? It's such a square. In the tubes.
I liked my drawing better.
Okay. So that's about the layout we have here. He didn't hit anything on the way down, aside from... I guess he'll take some bludgeoning damage from hitting Dan.
The man who is no longer with the plan.
Bludgeoning damage.
1d what?
D6.
Is that just a straight up d6?
Yep, just a straight up
5.
Okay.
Although if he tries to come up, I get an attack of opportunity on him.
Yeah.
That's right. She looks like some sort of weird bunny thing.
I did it. I'm good. Oh no.
Okay. Alright, so now that's our representation of the whole.
Yes, mine is the best.
You guys watched as everybody that you knew around the hole has disappeared.
So Kai pretty much, just to like describe this, like she had this thing grappled in her tentacles and her claws, and just straight up suplexes it over her head and just like goes upside down into this pit with him and disappears.
Grandma.
If I were to move over here, like over here, because there's only the enemy, there's only one guy, so he can't get an attack of opportunity or whatever.
No, you're engaging at that point, so you're both like aware of each other, so that's not going to get an attack on you.
Okay. I kind of, let me see if because I kind of want to pin her back with my staff, like against the throat, against the wall.
Sure.
So let's see if I can
Oh
do
no,
it.
she hasn't really been doing anything.
I'm not gonna do it. Wait, if I'm using my staff, that means I can, that's my, yeah.
Are you doing this to attack and inflict damage, or are you going to try and just plain grapple her?
Yeah, I'm trying to grapple, but it's not gonna work. So.
I think this is the first fight where I didn't almost die.
It's because Kai's taking care of it.
Oh, Kai, you're
Looks
taking
at
care
Candy.
Yeah, Candy, on the other hand, needs a little help there. Kind of all alone.
Yes, please
Yeah.
rescue me.
I'm working
Listen,
on it.
if Candy wasn't in the way, I would have argued to hit that other guy too. But
He was a little bit further away. He was like
Yeah,
10 feet
but-
away.
yeah, but Kai's swinging a person at that point. You want to tell me that can't reach 10 feet?
You're suplexing him. Suplex is
I could have
vertical.
changed it. I could have had him sweep to the side and then down the hole, but Candy was in the way and I didn't want to hit Candy.
Could have done it if only I had a chance.
You do have to give me a little leeway as the DM. You can't hit everyone every time.
I can do whatever I want. Don't you listen to Taco?
Subuchi.
Yeah, it didn't hit, because I got a 10 again.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize you were already doing that. What is her stuff?
Well, I tried hitting her before when it got a 10 again, so it's not gonna do anything.
Oh, well, are you... If you were trying to do damage and attack her, that's when you would do, like, your regular attack. If you're trying to do a strength contest to pin her against the wall, then
Oh,
you're
I don't
gonna...
Did I do my d20 plus my strength modifier?
Yeah.
Okay,
Grandma has strength.
Listen, have you ever had a baby grab your finger?
Yes, it's
That shit's-
horrifying.
Yeah, it's horrifying and strong. That's Grandma. She's got granny hands.
Baby granny hands.
There is, like, the only thing as scary as a grandma holding your hand tight is a baby holding your hand tight. That was a 14?
Yep.
Okay, and it's an 8 for her. So you do manage to pin her against the wall here with your staff, and she's got it kind of gripped in her hands too, but she doesn't have anywhere near the same strength as you. I guess she's not as wizened and grandmother-like.
alright.
Do you say anything?
Mostly I'm just curious as to who she is. 'Cause
Why aren't
she's
you
not
fighting us?
No, she's been watching her mostly, and she's been watching the fight, so she wants to know who she is, and also, she's closest to the door, so if she wanted to, she could possibly run out and alert the other.
Ooh.
So
Is this-
I don't want her to get away, is basically, I just want to hold her down.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because apparently she knows something, or she's not entirely on the guy's side. So it's best that we kind of like trap her in case she knows something. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Okay.
Do you decide to say anything to her, or are you just leaving it at that?
I would ask her who she is, why she's not fighting, what is she judging or whatever.
Okay. Oh, character voices. It's been a while. Oh, God, am I going to have to do a grandma impression for this one?
You could just say like what I'm doing now, like she would ask.
Yeah.
Say
Um, Yeah, let's do it that way tonight, because I don't think I'm feeling the character voices either. She explains to you that she is Grenel. She is the goblin shaman. And she points to, with like one of the hands that's pinned, she kind of like points to the pit and explains that that was not their original leader. Their leader was killed by that guy, and she does not like his ways. Therefore, she doesn't really see much of a reason to defend him if she doesn't have to.
Okay.
And then they start getting along.
Should I do a perception what is that? To tell if she's like lying or anything?
Yeah. Absolutely.
And that's perception? No.
Or insight.
Insight. Okay. That's one of my stronger points. 18.
Okay. Yeah, she's 100% telling the truth. And actually looking over at Bogdal, you kind of see him sort of like nodding in agreement, like same.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna keep her there still. But kind of like not as hard, but still, you know.
Yeah. You've definitely got the upper hand. She's grappled for now.
Okay.
Let me put that.
Now, can somebody please prevent my untimely
I'm
death?
coming, alright? I'm coming.
Pretty sure Bogdal's gonna get to you this faster.
It's Bog's turn. And Bog, what are you gonna do, Bog? He's gonna run up to the hole and, like, quickly look down to make sure Kai is okay. Yeah, he looks over the hole and he goes, "You okay down there?"
She gives a grunt of confirmation.
I just imagine, like, a...
Yeah, but more guttural and scary, because she's in rage mode, so...
Oh, that's right.
It's much more scary and, like, otherworldly.
It's Urki's turn, and seeing that, you in his eyes, appear to be somewhat in peril, he is going to cast Bless on you as well, Sabuji.
Okay.
So,
yeah, these clerics aren't going to heal or anything.
Somebody heal my sorry hide.
He's sort of a pacifist.
Please prevent my untimely death!
And I guess he'll move over this way. I don't know why, but he's doing something.
Doing a dance.
Sylvan.
Alright. Can I move over here without getting like an attack opportunity?
Sure.
No, you're not gonna get attacked.
I wanted to make sure before I did. Jeez. Alright, and then I'm going to cast Ray of Frost.
Okay.
On
does
Mr.
he have to make a roll?
Make arrangement on a hit. No, it doesn't sound like that.
Okay, so you're the one who makes the attack roll.
Yeah. Oh, great spirits, let me hit. Let me be a hero. Well, shit. I got a 3, and then if I add my dexterity, that is... Let me see... Dexterity is plus 2. I got 5. I got shit
To
on.
hit?
Yeah. I got shit on.
Yeah. You shoot your Ray of Frost, but you close your eyes as you do it, and it just kind of, like, goes up towards the ceiling. It misses over his head, because he's not all that tall to begin with.
Does the Ray of Frost make it, like, a little, like a little meow?
That?
A cat.
That was a really loud meow.
Does it make like a little like icicle thing?
Yeah, it creates like a trail of frost, but it doesn't form any heavy crystals.
Also, I can't blow it up and skewer him.
No, but that is a very good thought to keep in mind with future spells.
Thank you. Okay.
Who's next?
I have to go to the bathroom.
Okay, go to the bathroom. It is the enemy's turn.
Ah, fuck. And why is that guy just in the wall?
Huh?
Dad's brother is in the wall.
He's in the wall? Uh-oh.
Why the fuck is he there?
Is he moving back? Is he back where he was?
Yes.
Okay, I guess it glitched on you, because I moved him away to get rid of the sparkle, so I could move him again in the future. And I guess it didn't move him back for you.
What the fuck was he just there?
But speaking of Dan, witnessing the disappearance of his brother, he kind of looks back at the shaft before turning his rage against you once again, Candy! 17, 20.
Shit. Well, fuck.
Non-natural 20. Alright, dealing... only 2 damage.
It's a fucking miracle.
I'm like over here, like still alive.
You get the impression that maybe he's not as trained with swordsmanship as his brother was. Let's see.
Am I dead?
Should I be mean?
No, don't kill Candy. Can I use my inspiration to save him?
Hold that thought, because if any of you had taken notice, there is a tree planted in a pot next to the throne.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You witness the tree begin to shimmy and shake, and then suddenly hop out of the pot and jump down the pit.
What?
I mean, if it's going past Kai,
It was a twig blight, and it is making an attack on you, Kai, an airborne attack as it drops thorny down onto your face.
It was most likely one of those tree people or whatever.
It was.
Yeah.
I actually have it.
I figured it was.
No wonder he fucking saw through our disguise!
I have it named Schlub the Shrub.
Oh!
Yeah, I figured that's what it was.
Alright, bring it on.
I gotta find the twig blight page.
I'm not sure what this thing can do to Kai. Kai could probably just sneeze at it and kill it. Like, I imagine it's like a little burr on a dog's fur.
16?
No.
Not enough? Okay, well, it lands on your face. And I guess that's all it does. You got a twig blight up here on your face.
Just kind of chilling out.
They don't have any thorny appearance, do they?
No.
No, they don't have any advantages in that. Okay.
It's just kind of chilling out, I guess.
Dermbum.
Dermbum.
That's the dirt butt.
Is going to climb forward and try to take an attack on you. Now, you said that you get an attack of opportunity. Why did we say that? I want to be sure I'm not missing something.
No, it was if he, like, tries to escape past me.
Oh, no, he's still fighting. He is determined to make this an epic battle.
Epic battle with a
I don't think
blight.
either of you get any advantages on difficult terrain.
It's really hard to be an epic battle with a tree
reading
blight.
through stuff.
Yeah.
Twig blight, sorry.
Alright, let's see if this hits. $19?
Yes, because I don't think she gets any kind of boost to her AC.
I don't think
it's
you do
strictly to
offline.
her attack.
Yeah. So he's gonna do a double attack.
He's only got one hand.
Right, he's swinging one-handed.
Twice.
Yeah. Let's see. Where the fuck is his damage dice? There it is. I hate reading different types of sheets. Roll20 sheets are different than the standard sheet, so the information's in places.
That's stupid.
Yeah, I don't know why they do it that way.
Did you guys know that Tamara de Tempica was a Polish painter active in the 1920s and 1930s who spent her working life in France and the United States?
I don't know who the fuck that is.
She was a Polish painter active in the 1920s and 1930s.
Cool! What has she painted that I would possibly recognize?
Oh, go to Google. Google is like doing stuff.
Alright, so with that attack, he smashes his Morning Star into you a couple times, dealing 25 damage.
Huh? What the fuck?
Then he kills me in one hit?
He's a bugbear.
That doesn't seem to make sense there, but okay.
So he's using a multi-attack, which does two attacks. It's 1d8 plus 2. Or, 1d8 plus 2 for each attack, and then he's a brute, which is one of his bugbear traits. So a melee damage deals 1 extra die of damage when the bugbear hits.
But he's holding onto a wall in difficult terrain. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. But I guess you killed her in one hit.
You're not dead.
You're knocked out.
I mean, she's kind of clinging to a wall.
You're knocked out, and you're still clung to the wall. I'm not gonna say you're gonna fall off the wall.
I'm just like,
No,
how the fuck
that
is she
just
clinging?
seems ridiculous that the only tank got knocked out in one hit.
This is a little weird.
I mean, I rolled a 6 and an 8, each plus 2, plus a regular 7, which is the bugbear trait of brute.
Fucking ridiculous. I guess they're just used to having a bugbear that isn't that ridiculous.
We're used to our awesome drunk.
I mean, you guys haven't fought a bugbear yet. This is a boss.
Turgundy's only half bugbear, I think, too.
Half is like,
He's also not a playable character. I mean, NPCs and playable characters are two different things.
Our NPC is so fucking ridiculously high leveled.
Because there's usually like 1 or 2 of them and a party full of like 4 or 5 people.
Hey, Mom, after we're done with this game, can you give me this guy's stats so I can
I
use
also
it?
have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
Okay, that's important for me to know because that's what his weapons are. So the Morning Star does piercing damage, but I'll definitely say that the brute feature would be bludgeoning. So subtract 7 from that damage. So you still have health. Guys, if you have resistance to something, please let me know, because I don't know that.
I didn't know it until I went and read it again.
How do we know if we have resistance to stuff?
You should have written down when you made your character. It would have been under, like, traits and characteristics.
Yeah, it's kind of like how my character has the description of untamed because he's a unicorn, basically just meaning he's immune to charmed and paralyzed conditions.
Alright, so it's like dark vision.
So I don't know what that means. Does it mean I have 7 health left, or what?
I'm taking 7, that bludgeoning damage, out of the damage he initially did. So you have 7 damage left. Like, you have 7 HP left.
Yay.
Oh my god, I have so many traits that I haven't been using.
This is why you should remember all the things you have.
Guys, we've been playing D&D for months.
We keep forgetting our traits!
I like my touch attack. I've used it a few times.
I have control of air and water.
And my mimicry?
Yeah, no, I like your mimicry. That one's been useful. I feel like I have robbed you of your touch attack opportunity because I keep forgetting to, like, figure out what that is.
Yeah, I'll share it with you later.
We said that last time.
Well, the
I'll do it sometime.
Okay.
I have resistance to cold damage.
You're resistant to cold damage?
Yeah, and I ignore any drawbacks caused by a deep underwater environment.
Oh my god.
It's kind of like how I only just now remembered that I have Song of Rest, which could be used during short rests.
Holy shit, you could have healed everybody!
Yes! That's why I'm so fucking pissed I keep forgetting about that, because it's supposed to heal people!
Oh my god.
I have Dragon Breath too.
You do! Jesus, guys, you're such a good party, but you're so...
You're so fucking spacey!
So, you said she has 7 left, but what I'm reading is resistance damage is halved.
Is it half? Okay,
Yeah.
then it's gonna be half that rounded up in your favor.
It's...
So 4.
I could be a glass tank!
4. That doesn't make sense.
So 4 plus 4 is 8. You can't divide 7 in half. Is that silence confirmation or still confusion?
It's me freaking out what else I can do.
Round down. When there's one more general rule you need to know about. Whenever you divide a number in the game, round down if you end up with a fraction.
Oh, my group has always played with round up, but if you guys want to do round down,
well, I'm just reading shit from the page here.
Oh, I mean, we can do it by the book, but I feel like it's more fair to round up.
Alright, well, I don't know how much damage she took then.
4. Or no, you have 4 left.
Why would I have 4 HP left?
Because we divide 7 in half, and then we're rounding up, because I prefer to do it that way.
But that's less than... That doesn't make any sense to me.
What's half of 7?
Wait, are you
So all he hit her for, he hit her for 25 originally. So how does that, if you half that, how is that 4?
Because only the 7 damage was bludgeoning.
Yeah, but she's resistant to...
The other was piercing.
She's resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing
Oh,
damage.
I didn't hear that part. Okay, then just do half of the entire total.
Which is...
So half of 25.
15.
Is it 15?
Let me do math here.
Is it 25? Yeah. Is it? No, it's 20.
12.5.
It's 12.5, so you
Yeah.
have 13 health.
Well, that's better. Yay, we remembered we have resistances and varying other things we should have remembered but we keep forgetting because we're space cadets.
I'm trying so hard to like keep track of stuff for you guys, but I also have 7 tabs of all these different enemies in this small
We've
area.
never had to use any of this, so...
I forgot we had it.
We probably should have...
Like, she's never used rage before, and that's where she gets the resistance from, so...
Don't you have like 3 rages though?
Yeah, but we were always up against weak-ass enemies, so I never bothered to use it.
I mean, you can use it on weak enemies still.
Why? Then I waste it. What if I need it later?
Well, you rest every time, yeah? And you can get back.
I mean, as a wizard, I get like X amount of spells, but if I don't use any spells,
Spells
just
are
kinda have to
different
gauge
than
it.
rage.
how?
Like, when I can already smash things in one hit, why would I waste a rage to add
That's
plus
what
2?
cantrips are for.
I don't have cantrips.
But wizards
I'm a
do. That's what I'm
barbarian.
saying.
I'm
This motherfucker got lucky!
I'm trying to compare them. So a rage is a spell slot. A regular attack is a cantrip.
Oh, that's... Oh,
But I can
that's-
do a regular attack and kill it. So why would I waste a spell slot on it?
Shiro can do that with a cantrip.
Well, also, she doesn't
In fact,
have
I
any
think
other options.
I think Grandma's been doing that with cantrips. Yeah, because you got that one that does 12 damage.
Yeah, I prefer using cantrips if I.
That's
I mean,
what my normal attacks are.
Okay, it's kind of like how I hardly fucking use my spells. I'm gonna use one of them, of course, to
Hey
heal
guys,
myself.
do you just want to do you want to kill things? We should
Yeah.
kill
Yes!
things.
Yes! Let's fucking kill things and
I don't
remember
even
that we're
know
all
whose
idiots.
turn it was.
I think we
It
should all
was
just declare
Kai's
each other
turn.
Oh,
idiots.
it's still the bad guy's turn. Grenell disengages your staff, Sabuji, but
Okay.
she doesn't go anywhere. She just kind of chills with you now. Like,
Oh fuck, I just realized that 1 health and this dude is still here.
Candy, it's your turn.
Oh,
look,
he already-
can I
oh,
share
he already
some
stopped.
food with her?
Sorry, what?
Can I share some food with her while we're chilling?
Oh yeah,
She likes some cheese, some rotten fungi
Can-
cheese.
absolutely. In fact, she gravitates towards the fungus. That seems to
Oh,
be her
yeah.
favorite.
She's my girlfriend now.
Can I
I
cast
ship it.
some fog around the other goblins so it's hard to see Candy?
When it's your turn,
Oh,
I shipped
okay.
the gremlin.
it's Candy's turn.
I'm trying really hard.
Please,
to
can I have my turn?
No.
Oh, jeez, Louise. Okay, I'm gonna heal myself. Fucking Christ. Alright, so, healing word. I'm gonna use one of my spell slots to heal my ass.
Gotcha.
Heal your
let me make
candy
sure I remember that. My sweet, sugary ass. That joke had to be made at least once. Dad, my character's name is Candy. I had to make that joke.
I feel like Candy's theme song is "Pour Some Sugar on Me."
The character who just does things weirdly. Also, I like to imagine the reason he immediately kicked the guy into the hole is just a fucking instinctive reaction from being a horse. Just fucking, this man stabbed me, I'm gonna kick him.
Hey,
I heard the cat. We were just like, meow.
I took Pinky to the vet today, and she does this cute little trick where, well, it was just a standard blood test because we got her on a new heart medication, and they wanted to see how it was going. But every time you say her name, she meows. And so we were sitting in the vet office, and there's nobody else, dead silent. And every once in a while, I would just be like, "Pinky," and she would go, "Meow," like just at the top of her lungs.
That's adorable. Okay, so, fucking cat distracted me. I'm sorry.
This is a very spacey out episode.
Yeah.
I think it's because we're all just kind of in the first place, and they're just like, wait, this is a thing we could do. Fuck.
I feel very
Okay.
silly.
All right,
now.
you heal yourself. How much
okay.
do you heal?
A creature of your choice that you see within range gains hit points equal to 1d4 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. So 5 plus whatever the fuck I roll from my d4. Okay. Nice.
FYI, Mime, do you want to remove the grapple thing off of Grimmel?
Oh yeah.
Just
We need fan art of Sabuji and Gremmel.
They're girlfriends now.
I drew
With their
I got
bugbear child.
So plus 5 plus 2 equals
7.
plus
You have 8
7.
health. Okay. It's Kai's turn.
Kick him in the face.
Kai, you got a shrub above you and Durmbum below.
Forget the
Yeah,
shrub.
so the first thing Kaya's gonna do is turn around. She's upside down now, but that's she's got claws. So I guess she's gonna turn upside down and shake her head so the shrub falls off.
Alright, I'm not gonna make you roll anything for that because it's a fucking shrub. Plot twist, it has 5 health.
Bye, shrub.
Whee!
So now that she's literally fucking face to face with, you know, this asshole here.
I'm glad that visual was appreciated.
What's the visual again?
I had the shrub fall down the hole really fast.
Just gone by.
You'll see it on Shiro's video.
Nice.
Kai's going to do a very nasty bite attack on this thing's head because it's right fucking there.
Gotcha.
I like to imagine that Kai gives the most evil grin before she bites him. Somehow, even though she doesn't have lips, she grins.
I mean, her head splits into 4 parts, so that's kind of scary enough.
Are you biting him with your face or your stomach?
Well, her
Your
stomach is kind of face down,
Yeah.
so. And
Oh wait,
that
you don't have bless anymore either. Let me take that off.
I never used it, but is that or is it?
No, it wears off after his next turn.
That is
I'm gonna turn off my
25
mic
to
because I was
hit.
laughing too hard.
Definitely hits.
And then I need this one. Is that the 12? Yeah. Another 15 damage. She apparently likes inflicting 15 damage.
Okay. All right, so you sort of latch onto his head. Is that what you were aiming for?
Well, her face splits into 4 parts, and his head is now like inside of her 4-part maul.
Yeah, you take hold of him like that, and
I guess
just,
he's
like,
grappled again. In
carry
a
or
sense.
shake him. Are you trying to grapple him?
I mean, if you got your head stuck in like a flower, like teeth, I'm going to assume you're grappled.
Like a Venus flytrap.
Yeah, like you're going to have to try and get out of that. Like it's lined with teeth and shit.
There we go. All right. Grandma. You just having a picnic?
Yep, my new girlfriend.
Is that all you're doing with your turn?
You know what? I'm gonna be nice. Can I move up here? I assume we're friends now?
Yep.
Can I see Kai from where I'm standing on this edge?
Yes.
But it looks like she's pretty close to the top, so.
Yeah, you guys you're maybe about, what is this? 10 feet down?
Okay, I want to cast Cure Wounds on her.
Okay.
Oh, fuck, stop it! That's fighting. Okay, could you oh no, I have to touch them, so I can't do that.
Can you just imagining you like reaching
Can
your
you,
staff down
reach
like
your
the broom
stick
trying
down
to
and
brush her?
poke her?
Like how far? I don't know. I mean, how far?
Have
down
Bob
are you?
Goblin help you.
You can try and climb down a little ways.
Okay, that's my version of climbing. Okay, you know what? I'll just go stand up here.
How the fuck did Grandma get over there?
What if I stand right, like, you can assume I'm above it, right?
Go to the other side.
I can move the whole thing down.
Go to the other
Yeah,
side.
can you move it down?
Go over here. Grandma.
And then move this. Move the box.
What are you trying to do?
Cure wounds.
Ah.
So if you're that close to it, right? But this is a space of 30 feet between us, isn't it?
10 feet. Or 5 feet there. Shit. Kai's 10 feet away, so I guess this.
I thought every square was 5.
Yeah, so there's 2 squares between you.
Well, I don't know. That's got to be up to the DM if I can use my staff to reach down, because I have a very short.
I'm going to allow it this time for comedy's sake, but I'm going to say in the future, no. But I just really like it. Reminds me of that one GIF of the person passed out on the toilet seat and someone petting them with a broom that just says "they're there."
Yes, exactly. 1d8 plus your spell casting ability modifier. That is 1d8. What's my spell casting modifier? That's the No, is it the 13? It should be the 13.
Your modifier. That's your spell save DC. Your modifier is the one that's like the smaller number. It's your proficiency bonus plus your wisdom modifier.
Okay. So 1d8.
I'm laughing too hard today.
Let me see. Okay, 1d8.
I just realized I have made several missed opportunities in not giving my character a fucking cloak.
1, 2. My wisdom modifier 3, 5. So plus 5 equals.
You know, I
7
want a good friend who will do that with a broom when I'm passed out on a toilet.
Okay,
I mean, any of us will do that.
When I do this, when I give her 7 health back, I look at her like we're even. So none of the shit that you're gonna carry on with you. Well, you can't see me. Your ass is in the air, but whatever.
So you basically
Just like poke her in the ass. Just like poke her right on the butt.
Well, your tail's reaching out. That might make it easier for me.
Yeah.
For comedic sake, let's say I was petting you very gently.
in the butt. Petting her on the butt.
Seriously.
Right in the asshole.
A better GIF. Oh, why is that now? It's not working.
Echo, please. Oh god, the dog!
I have the dog that turns into a cat.
It looks like a cat and then it's a dog. I love it so much.
That dog is so fucking confused.
I love
Alright.
Shiba Inu. They're so cute.
You did good, Grandma. As you lean over the edge, Bog decides to scooch in a little bit closer and help himself do some of the food that you're sharing.
Oh my
And as he does, though, he's kind. He's like, "Hey, you got this, buddy."
Can I move back over here just, so I can
Yeah.
You know, don't shoot it or anything useful.
There's food up here. I'm a little goblin man, and if that guy comes up, I'm in big trouble.
I love that there's just the three
If
shirts.
that thing gets past Kai, you're all in trouble.
These are
So
my, these are
Evan,
my
you got
people.
this. I believe in you.
My people!
Fungus falling out of his mouth.
Good.
It's Turkey's turn.
Somebody appreciates my cooking.
Erky, can you please heal Candy?
What can he do?
Heal
I believe
Candy.
he's got one spell left.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna go down the hole and then take a really fucking long rest. Just gonna sit there and go, fuck! Also, I'll probably just remember to use my short rest. Thank God, it.
Well, you can use Cure Wounds. He's used Bless twice, so he has
Yeah.
one spell.
He's got one spell left. Which, this is not how it should work, guys. Don't reset your spell slots every game. I'm only doing it with him because I fucking forgot what he had
Well,
left.
yeah,
Oh no,
I've
but we
only
usually
used one
rest at
spell
the end of the
slot.
game.
Since
Yeah.
we rested long, I've only used one spell slot out of 3.
You have to touch a person.
I'm using all my spell slots. I've used one.
Just
Cure
go up
Wounds.
there.
1d8 plus spellcasting modifier. Does he have one of those?
You can use mine.
Yeah, do that.
Okay, then add spellcasting should be 2. Does he want my wisdom modifier, which is 3? So that would be +5.
Yeah. Candy, you heal 9. And when that happens, he backs up again. He says, "All right, I'm useless now. I've got nothing left in me. You're on your
Where's
own."
your Jesus now?
Exactly. You get it. You get it. You fucking get it.
Mime, I have a quick question.
Yes, it's also your turn.
Okay, good. So I'm going to use my turn to ask this question. But, okay. So it says spells attack bonus +4. Does that mean I'm supposed to be adding 4 to all my spells?
No. You're adding 4 to see if you hit with your spells.
Okay. So that's what I've not been doing. Okay.
Well, that's why you haven't hit anything.
Yeah, I know. So, because I've been adding the dexterity instead of my +4. Would I add?
No, you're adding your proficiency bonus plus your intelligence modifier.
How much was I healed? Sorry.
So
9.
9.
So my spells would be +4, and then my wisdom is +1, so it'd be +5.
No. Intelligence.
Intelligence. Oh, okay, not wisdom.
Yeah, no. Wizards are intelligence, clerics are wisdom.
Okay.
You boy.
Boy. Insight. Where is my intelligence?
It's one of the main skills on your left-hand side.
It's on. It's above wisdom. Okay, so it'd be +2, +4.
+4.
Because my attack, so it'd be whatever I roll, +4 for my attack bonus of spells, and then +2 for my intelligence.
Okay, hold on. It's just your intelligence modifier. What is your intelligence modifier?
+2.
Okay. Plus your proficiency bonus, which is also +2. So when you roll your d20 to see if you hit something with a spell, you're going to add 4 to whatever it is every time.
Okay, so I just add 4 for spells, and then for a dagger I add 2, and then for
Too bad you can't do that for cantrips.
I think you can.
Yeah, you do.
You can? Okay, cool, thanks. I'll write that in mind.
Okay.
So for your dagger, if you're going to do a melee attack, it's instead of your intelligence modifier, it's going to be your strength modifier or dexterity, depending on how you're using it.
Okay. Alright, so I have another question.
Mm-hmm.
Can I use my magic missile to push people backwards?
No.
Okay.
It'd be cool if you could, even though it's force damage, but you're not able to move people with it.
Can I use...
Did you do that with Magic Brian?
They did, but they're not following the rules. If it's a sweet kill, like if it's so close to death that it doesn't matter, I will absolutely 100% allow something cool like that.
Dead. He crawled back up again.
Yeah, but it was a fucking podcast. It was comical as hell.
It's the story, not the rules.
Yep.
I love Magic Brian.
That's what I said. If it's for cool effect nearing the end of their death, absolutely.
And then, if I use my insight to see how this guy is doing, that's a free action.
Yes.
Okay, so first I'm going to do that.
You actually don't even have to roll for this. You can just ask, like, how is he looking? And I can give you a generalized idea.
How is he looking?
He's looking pretty good. In fact, he's looking way better than Candy did earlier, but not quite as good now. Candy looks pretty spot on now.
Okie dokie.
I'm pretty sure my character has the most evilest of grins as he realizes, oh wait, I have the upper hand, fucker!
Okay, I'm going to try to do Ray of Frost again.
Alright.
And then I add 4 to it.
Plus
Okay.
I agitated cat.
She doesn't like
that
them
I don't
paying
know what to
attention to
do.
Kayako.
7 plus 4 is 11.
11 is not enough.
Ah! I probably need like a 12, don't I?
This time you shoot your ray of frost across, and it is aimed towards him this time. You kept your eyes open, but he does like a Matrix-style dodge, trying to look as cool as he thought Candy was earlier. And as he stands forward, he comes at you, Candy, like, did you see that?
The murder in my eyes only enhances.
It's the enemy's turn. Pinsky, having just pulled off an awesome epic stunt, once again turns to you, Candy, and rolls a 2. And he tries to like toss his sword from one hand to the other, but like misses. And he just barely manages to catch it again.
Oh, it's a fumble. That is one angry kitty.
Oh, she's just chilling.
Cats look naturally angry.
That's a
Echo's
resting bitch
mad.
face.
This is Kayako. So Echo's pissy, that's why she's meowing. She's like, how dare you?
How dare you have a life? Outside of me?
Strength contest for you. Kai, he's trying to break out of your grapple.
Okay.
14.
Hold on, because I got advantage, so I have to roll a couple times. And add a bunch of freaking numbers together.
Shiro, you know what I did for that attack bonus for spells and stuff? You know,
Alright, well, the first one was a 15 once I add all the bonus shit in there. Because I'm still, I'm going off of the strength modifier, plus she gets the 2 from the barbarian.
He is still grappled. Candy.
I am still with the creepy fucking face on my look at my face, I guess, because I'm just like, no, fuck you fucking fuck.
Yeah, you just watched him try to do a cool move with his sword and then almost drop it.
Well, I guess
he's not really looking as confident and cocky as he did a few minutes ago.
What he gets? Dissonant whispers. Have fun with your fucking mental torture, my dude. Have
Does he
fun.
take a wisdom saving throw?
Yes.
Guess what? Hobgoblins aren't very wise.
Yes.
That's a 3.
Yes. I get to roll 3d6. Fuck yeah. This is why I have
666. Go for the devil's number. 666.
That'd be awesome, but no, probably won't. So I rolled basically a 12.
Okay.
Is he dead?
Probably spooked the fuck out of him. Also, on a failed save, it takes 3d6 damage and must immediately use its reaction if available to move as far as its speed allows away from you. It's not gonna go into the pit, obviously, but still, it's gonna run the fuck away, just like, nope!
Yep, you do that, he hears it, and he bolts to the other side of the room. Because that's apparently as far as you can go in this area. And he's like swatting...
I imagine him like running right into the wall, falling over and like twitching.
Yeah,
that's where some of the
his hands over his ears, and he's like trying to swat at an invisible attacker, and like clawing at the walls to get away from it. He's not feared from that.
No, he just
runs. Okay.
I like to imagine him slamming into the wall. That's where some of the psychic damage comes in.
Hi. You got your boy.
Alright, well, she still got him by the head.
Oh, Echo.
So many kitties!
She's back to her place. She's like, you can't share.
She's so pretty.
So many kitties, I want to hug them both!
How is her eyeliner better than mine ever is?
What's he looking like right now?
Well, he's in your mouth.
Yeah, I got that part.
He's looking much like food in your eyes, but in general, he's looking a little worse for wear. He's not like bloody or anything yet, though.
Alright, well, I guess I'm going to continue with the bite attack for now.
Okay.
Which still would continue the bite and grapple.
Alright.
Her ability.
I like to imagine the
you're gonna have
character
to do
just
your
chews
damage.
on his head more.
Yeah, so I rolled an 18 to hit. Well, that's even without some numbers, so
Okay.
I'm assuming that hits.
Yeah.
And then I need this one. That is a 12 plus what? So that's 18.
Okay.
She just bites down on his head. Again.
And as you do, you hear a crunch that time that did not sound good, and your mouth begins to pool with blood.
Is he
He's
dead?
still he's squirming, but you feel as though his strength has weakened. Grandma.
Well, first, real quick, I just want to say, so we don't forget, for the spell, adding your spell casting modifier stuff.
Yes.
Okay, you know where the spells are and how it says +5 and then it says damage plus type?
Uh-huh.
What I did was I put d20 plus 8 because that's my proficiency plus wisdom. I mean, that's my attack bonus plus my wisdom because it's 5 plus 3. You should put like the d20 plus your so you would be like 5 shields, d20 plus 5. That way you don't forget. You could add that.
Yeah. So my attack is strength is +1, and then
yes,
my intelligence is +2, so it would be a +3.
No, it's your proficiency bonus and your intelligence modifier.
What's my proficient? I'm so bad at this.
Yeah, that's why I might put it down there.
It's alright.
Oh, I found it. Okay, yeah, I did it.
And don't worry, if you don't have it down by the end of this one, next game's going to be a little bit different anyway.
Okay.
I'm still chilling with my girlfriend and this loser.
Yeah, have you invited Bog to your picnic? Or like, are you allowing him to be here? Or is this like a high?
I am allowing, but I insisted that we all say that we give blessings to Sejamoon, my goddess, because so you guys got it. You don't have to even believe, but you got to say it that you.
Bog agrees without hesitation. Grinnell just kind of like mumbles it under her breath, like.
That's fine. Here's some dead quail eggs. Everybody have fun.
I love that you have befriended the goblin tribe.
They are my people.
Bog's turn. Again, he peeks over the ledge, and he sees this spectacle below, and he's just like, he kind of like waves like, I got it.
he's emotional support.
And yeah, he kind of sits on the edge now, like legs swinging down a little bit while he munches on food, watching this display proudly. Sylvan.
Okay.
You got Pinsky in the corner over there, and Dermbum down below.
I feel like Kai has a good handle on Dermbum. How is this? Is he still looking okay?
He's not looking as good. He's seen better days.
Okay.
He headbutted a wall.
Damn.
He did walk face first into a wall.
Okay, you know what? I'm just going to use magic missile again.
Gotcha.
Two on this guy and then one on Bugbear.
Okay.
And
you just roll your damage for that, so it's 1d4 plus 2
plus
for
2?
each missile.
Oh, I thought it was +1.
Is it +1? I don't know.
Let me magic missile.
Cut his bottom half off. That'll be fun.
I don't think I can.
It is +1. You're right.
All right, so +1. At least I got that right. Oh, hey. I got a 5. 5 on 1. Is he dead?
Which one is this going to?
Mr. hits his face on the wall.
Okay. Not yet.
Alright.
I've suddenly realized that, like, for a lot of inspiration for, like, Candy's shenanigans recently turns creepy, I'm just pulling inspiration from frickin' Alucard from Helsing.
Dude, I love the expressions in that.
Oh,
it's one of my favorite, like, psychotic faces.
I think it just...
Desugayo, like Ahigo, but they're
I figure part of the reason my character is decided that the most threatening face is one where his teeth is shown, because that's his logic.
I love Gesugao.
So you guys above see as Sylvan shoots off 2 missiles, and as they hit Pinsky, he just kind of explodes on impact against the wall.
Good.
Oh man, I wanted to terrify him more.
I'm sorry.
And then your last missile you guys watch as it goes flying up and then straight down the hole.
Does it do enough to assist?
Oh, I didn't see where you had rolled your damage.
Oh, it's 3.
Oh my god.
Did I do it?
Yeah.
Yay!
Your missile hits, and Kai, where you have clamped down on the head, you suddenly feel it get lighter. And as you look, the lower half of Dermbum has exploded off. You are left with just the ribs upwards in your mouth.
I feel super cool now.
This was pretty fucking cool. My character made a sudden comeback, which is like, hey!
Are we out of combat?
You are out of combat.
So Kai is gonna climb out of this well like the fucking Rain Girl with this half a fucking corpse in her mouth.
Hanako!
And she just like, she's there. She's got this fucking bleeding half a corpse and just swallows it.
Another monarchy destroyed by our band of heroes.
Yes, good.
Yeah,
they were
so
definitely heroes.
You have swallowed the corpse remains of Dermbum, and both Grenell and Bog clap and applaud you for your efforts. And because I have no voice for her, Grenell goes on to say that she will be taking over as the temporary leader until they can find someone else strong enough and suitable for the position for the Goblin City. But to thank you for your help in eliminating the tyranny of Dermbum, you are able to help yourself to the treasure, which lines his throne over there.
Shit, I realized we probably should have gotten the ring from him. Oh well.
Is there any armor or anything that belonged to the humans or anything?
Oh wait, yeah, you had his upper half, so it might be inside of you.
Kai, do you sense a hairball coming on?
Either that, we look for the poop.
Well, Kai has a very selective digestive tract.
Okay, so
she can just kind of produce whatever she wants.
Yeah, we should give back evidence.
She's got a tongue ring now.
So you guys are watching Kai as she kind of is licking her lips from her meal, and then all of a sudden she kind of, like, her head ducks forward a little bit, and she gets down on her haunches, and you hear...
I didn't say she cat vomits.
And, like, on her tongue you can...
So, did we get any of the armor or anything else that might belong to the human?
Suppose that is up to Kai.
But his other half
You
of his
want to
body.
go down and get it?
Yeah, the other half of his body is down there, so we can get.
Well, remember the human said she'd like some proof.
Well, they got a ring.
The ring should be proof enough.
Okay, Gretel, can I have a recipe from you?
Old lady voice.
Sure, dearie. Is there any way we can get this one to throw up anything else from this guy? He did have a key.
Key to what?
A key to our trophy room. It's something I sort of onto.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. She already has that key. It's a key to the footrest of his throne, which is a chest. Sorry, she has the keys to the trophy room, which was where you found the dragon.
Can I pick up the ring in a very disgusted manner, try to dry it off, and put it in my sack?
Does Kai let you?
Kai, can I do
Are you gonna reach into her mouth and take it?
Very cautiously and slowly, I do.
It's a pretty risky business there.
I know, but we need the proof.
Can I just run over and just, like, scoop it out, like,
Please
before
don't eat me.
Sylvan?
Please don't eat me. Please don't eat me.
Are you guys gonna try and fight to see who can get the ring?
No,
I mean, if they're gonna both come at her, she's just gonna pull her head away.
Kai, can
No,
I
I want
please
to
have
Like
the
when you're
ring?
trying to give
Grenell.
a medicine, but in reverse.
No, I want a recipe for Grenell.
Oh, yeah. Grenell gives you a recipe. Let me look up a recipe real quick.
Thank you.
Kai, can I please have the ring? I'll give you something. I'll trade you something.
So, like, are we gonna open this chest?
She gives you a recipe for sautéed mushrooms in goblin wine.
Thank you.
Oh
Yeah,
my
my
god, I have a
character is-
rare potion of healing.
And my character is now actively doing that weird rolling of the jaw thing as he tries to get his face to stop doing that thing. People don't like it when he does that face.
So we have 2 of the humans are dead. Who's left? A female?
The female and the not the archer. The archer's dead and the son's dead. Here,
It's the paladin lady.
Is it the paladin lady? Alright.
Yeah, the lady should be down there, I think.
I thought the archer was the other lady.
The archer was with them. The archer was not part of the family.
Yeah, but so...
The dead guy should be down in the hole, and I think the lady's down in the hole.
Yeah, so there should be at least 2 more humans alive.
Yes.
Well, I think he said he suggested the guy was dead, so...
The son, yeah.
The son and the archer are dead. So the daughter and the 4th person, who I forgot what was...
Lady Brayford. She was the original knight who was going to go down there and recruited the others to come with her.
Okay. So the 2 girls are still alive. Hopefully.
And the bugbear said they were at the bottom of the hole?
Eh.
If you ask Grenell, she'll tell you that yes, Bellic took them with her, or took them with him.
Bellic is the evil dude.
Yes, down to the Guthias tree, which she doesn't know a whole lot about, other than the fact that it's where the twig blights come from. It's also where they get the fruit that they occasionally will sell to the humans in town.
Okay, I just realized that whoever is down there...
Bottom of the hole.
Yes.
Okay.
Can I roll to give Grenell a smooch?
Roll charisma.
That's what I wanted to say. See, my charisma is one of my higher modifiers.
At this moment, I actually hope that you actually roll really high in this charisma, because for some reason I'm shipping you two. You two gremlins.
So, that's D20 plus 3.
Also, I just realized, whoever is down there, if they actually see the corpses falling down, they're gonna be pretty fucking horrified.
I'm confused.
11?
11?
It's a peck on the cheek, it's not like a full mouth smooch.
Yeah, no, you lean in and give her a peck on the cheek, and she gives you one back.
Oh!
Hooray, I have a friend!
At long last.
Burgundy was my friend.
And then she went to a drunken stupor.
A better place.
So Kai is going to go quadruped and just hook them claws into the wall and start going down that hole.
Kai, please have the ring, please.
You're not going to bother with the chest up there?
She can't use any of it. She literally cannot. It's on her character sheet. So weapons and armors and stuff she can't use.
Okay, can we actually open the chest to see what's inside of the shenanigans?
It is locked.
Do we have a key, or is it inside Kai?
It is in Kai's stomach.
I thought Grenell had a key.
No, that's in the treasury.
No, that was the one key she doesn't have.
Okay, well, is there any other way for us to open this?
Throw it against the wall.
Well, that might damage the contents.
You recall that Bog has picked locks for you before, but he doesn't really trust any of you. He likes Kai.
Get Kai back up here, then. We tried.
Can I squeeze his shoulder and remind him that he ate a very good bountiful of my food?
Oops, somebody left.
Yeah, roll intimidation.
Oops, Sparks left.
Good.
Oop.
Oop, hi.
You fell down the hole.
I lost all sound, so I had to close it.
Kai,
can I please have the ring? Kai.
God damn it, it's a 9. My hand is a bit shaky.
I don't know what I missed because it just lost all sound, so...
They smooched.
Roll with advantage.
With disadvantage?
No, with advantage. Grenell's gonna help you.
But can I have the ring?
Oh, 9 still.
What are you trying to do?
She's trying to convince Bog to pick the lock of the chest for them.
So Kai is gonna come back up out of the hole, and she looks really fucking annoyed. And she spits the ring on the ground. She goes over to this chest and fucking pitches it at the wall as hard as she can.
You do that. Strength roll.
You know, that thing that she excels in. It's under my computer desk. Oh, look, that's a nat 20. That's even without any of her modifiers.
And the chest breaks open. And inside, it is 231 gold and
You now
2
have to
onyx
pick up piece
gems.
by piece off the floor.
All right, what is the contents, or what is the remnants of the contents of the chest?
It was a mimic. We killed it. Yay.
I'm just gonna paste it. So that can be dispersed by whoever gets it first, I guess.
I get the gold pieces.
My character automatically picks up one of the onyx because, ooh, shiny.
Alright, I'm taking all the gold. And
Hey,
the
Grandma, can we exchange earrings? Like, I have an extra earring. Can I have one of your earrings?
She actually points to the remains of Pinsky, and she goes, actually, those two had a very lovely set of moon jewelry they shared amongst each other. That one had the earring.
Just this? Is this, am I the only one hearing this?
Yes.
Okay. Well, does she have earrings on?
Does her picture have
Looking at her
earrings?
ears.
Yeah, it does. Yeah,
wants
she'll
to
trade earrings
switch.
with you.
Okay, yay, I get an earring. I will
Okay.
always be so good. And now I go take these guys' earrings.
My character actually picks up the 2 onyx gems. He's actually going to give one to his friend when he actually meets up with her again.
There you go. And so, Grandma, you can add Pinsky's earrings. Let's see. What
Your
are those
moonstone,
worth?
I think.
Yes,
Just say moonstone.
silver moonstone earrings that are worth 20 gold each. And she said that the other one had a necklace, but you don't know where that one went.
Okay. Can I also take some of his flesh?
Absolutely.
Thank you. That's Hobgoblin, right?
Yes.
Okay. I don't have any
And with that, we're gonna end it because it's late. But congratulations, guys! You leveled up.
Dun, dun, dun,
Oh, shit,
dun,
yes!
dun, dun, dun.
Does that mean we get to roll our hit dice 3 times instead of 2 times?
I can go over like throughout the week what things are gonna change now.
Yes.
I also want to ask if you guys want to have this come to a close in the next few sessions, or if you want to actually go through with the next whole chapter.
I could keep going.
Fine,
'cause-
whatever.
The next chapter is shorter, but it's still a lot of filler. It's a lot like the one that you just did, just a different environment and some different other things. I don't imagine it'll take as much time, but I know this has been a long campaign, so if you guys are getting tired of it or anything, please feel
not.
free to voice your opinions.
Oh.
Well, as long as Grandma's not bothering anybody, because that's what I was worried about.
No, I like when Sushi and Grandma get into fights.
Because, I mean, like, if this could be a perfect time for her to stay back with her new girlfriend and bring in a different character.
That's true. If you want to exchange characters, now would be a great time to do it too. You could just start that character at level 3, because this is a good opportunity to like
I might,
meet new people.
just because Kai, being the kaiju, doesn't seem to like really fit in this.
She's kind of a difficult character for theme-wise.
Well, not even that. She's pretty much like she's really OP.
She's very hard for me as a DM.
I mean, I've done some really cool shit with her, but
You have, but you've also like made me think a lot.
well, that's my job. But
Well,
I'm honestly getting kind of bored playing her because it's like, all right, well, I can go kill that thing now, and that's. I mean, she pretty much tanked the boss by herself. So
Well,
is everybody okay with Sabuji, though? Like, I just
Yeah.
want to make a
Yeah.
very...
She's great, and I am now shipping your character in the female goblin. I'm
I
sorry.
know, like I'm really into this ship now.
Like, what the fuck? This ship literally just came up. Wow, what? Okay.
We're romantic. That's all. She's still
It's just-
asexual.
I think it's literally because we're just like, they're perfect for each other.
They're both 2 old ladies who don't give a shit.
2 decrepit, gross little trolls.
Yes.
I think I'm actually gonna keep Candy just because I'm actually getting better ideas for him. Like, just for his aesthetic in general, and just for his character, because I'm just like, wait, shit, I have several ideas. Like I'm probably going to implement that one original idea I had of him being slightly kind of claustrophobic. Because I had that idea midway
Well, this will be a good time to use it if we're going down a tunnel. Down
Oh shit! Yeah.
and he's going to be climbing, so that's something he particularly is just like, I'm not sure about this. Okay, this is going to be great.
Trying to get a horse to walk up a staircase.
No, they can walk up, it's fine, it's walking down.
There's still a
I
bit
wish
here.
Train could come back. I miss Train.
Oh
I miss
god,
Train.
Train.
I also have to have my character have my character do more instinctively weird horse shit.
Are you just kind of like
literal
randomly
horse
take a
shit.
shit? Yeah, exactly. Your tail lifts. Oh, it's lifting.
No, he doesn't have a tail, and also he understands the concept of go to the bathroom in the proper area. You're
Can like grandma give him some peanut butter and his lips are like
Can we take a rest so we can refill our slots and stuff?
Well, this time around, I'll actually remember that I have fucking Song of Rest.
If we're going to level 3, I think that resets, doesn't it?
It does not. However, Grenell has now taken control of the Goblin City, and she does magic. Other goblins generally don't, so they're not going to question what she allows.
Okay, so here, Grenell, this is my number. and literally, it's the number 4. But anyways, right below that, it's the spell to contact her. Like, I just want to talk.
Just like,
Yeah, she tucks that near and dear to her heart. Also, I just realized that the icon I chose is not wearing a top, and I kind of fucking like that.
Good.
It's literally right in between her boobs.
Let the titty swing.
I love immediately everybody's just immediately just like ship.
I don't know, I like her. She's cute.
Candy's having weird ideas for a song about this. He's not sure why, but there's some inspiration in there.
Oh, ugly old women fall in love.
Not like that. There's inklings of an idea. He's not sure where it's gonna go, but there's an inkling.
Right.
My love for you is as deep as your wrinkles.
And she said...
So, can we take a rest? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Long
You
rest.
guys, I'll say long rest.
Alright, cool. That restarts everything else. Alright, cool. And I have to start using my abilities.
So if you are going to change characters, just like think of some ideas of how you'd like to have your new character kind of appear, or any kind of introductions that you would like, how you would like your other character to leave, if any. I mean, we could just skip canonical stuff if you want, but...
It literally could just be that Candy leaves or something like that.
Oh, the horse left again. Okay.
Like, I don't know if I'm gonna keep Kai, because again, like I said, I'm getting kind of bored with playing her.
Do you still want to be a barbarian?
No, I'd probably switch class too, because it's too easy of a class.
What about fighter?
I have a fighter character, so I may use her, or I may use a rogue. I'm not sure yet.
But I'm becoming slowly but surely even more and more attached to Candy, which makes me happy because, like,
I mean, I love Kai, but like I said, I'm bored, and I don't know.
Well, either way, Candy promises he'll try to keep sending letters to everybody when he leaves.
She can't read, so...
He'll send her a picture.
Why don't you, I don't know, let's say, what if Kai were to take the ring and armor back to the wife or something, the mother?
Because that's the only thing with Kai, like, she would want to keep going to the end, so...
You could just say she heads on in front of everybody. I mean, like, she's more animalistic, so she wouldn't really need to stick to a party or anything. I mean, after that fight, she could just be like, fuck it, I don't need these guys, and just leaves and keeps looking on her own.
Never works.
Yeah,
So
I don't
it
know.
which sort of makes the question of, why do we have suddenly new people here down in the pits with us? What the hell?
Because the DM doesn't give a shit.
What are we talking about?
Your mom.
I love my mom.
She is cool.
That's generally the problem, though, that I have with melee fighters, is there's not a whole lot of fun that you can have, both, like, as the melee fighter and the DM. Just because it's like, alright, I'm grappled again.
My character
How do
usually...
I fight you? I can't, because I'm grappled.
Well, my character doesn't grapple, he just stabs people, so I think that's part of the reason I have a lot of fun with him whenever he does the melee damage. Also, because I just do melee whenever it looks cool.
I am like to
Does
turn out
Paladin's kind of middle ground, isn't it? Like, I still have spells, but...
Yeah, Paladin, like, they're full magic classes, full melee classes, and then there's mixed classes. So like rogue, paladin, bard, cleric, they're all mixed classes. So they get some spells and some melee. So they're pretty fun, pretty balanced.
Yeah, like that's the thing with Kai is she's just straight up like physical attack and that is it. But she can't, because of being a kaiju, she can't use weapons, she can't use armor, she can't use items. So it's like, okay, I guess they don't do anything.
Yeah, that was also the problem I had when I was playing a Velociraptor in my first campaign ever. I was playing a rogue, which already has a hard time hitting things in Pathfinder. And then I was a Velociraptor, so it's like, cool, alright, we got this cool sword, what am I gonna do with it? Fucking eat it? Like, goddamn, I can't do shit.
Yeah, so...
It's just not that fun.
Switching just because...
I mean, you could use a number of different characters if you want. Mir would be good to trial run as this. Do your
Mir.
TV guy. I think you'd have fun with Mir. I mean, especially in the area you're about to go into.
Mir's pretty fucking cool. For my
love
attention.
him
Keep in mind that like this isn't canon Mir. You can use ideas of it for canon Mir, but this is.
Well, remember, Mir travels dimensions, so he has dabbled in everything.
You'll just have to like
been everywhere.
play along with the idea of him only being level 3, though, because he's more of like a level 20 character.
He's like level 50, but I don't know if I'll use him. I don't know. I'll figure it out by next week.
I think your TV head character is a good idea.
He doesn't have a name, or they don't have a name.
That's something. Pitch the idea to the group. These guys are great for stuff like that.
TV.
Alright, so you guys know what the object heads are, right?
Yeah.
Yes, they're
the recording. Goodbye.
I have.
Smash the dragon, drive it right back into its den. Smash the dragon,